In this video, using the algorithm generator 2.0, I would like to show how to continue with the tying of pineapple knots. I have the AG20 on my desktop, so I double click it and our first menu comes up. We're wanting a standard 2-pass knot, so we will select number 2. So we hit 2, hit enter, and this brings our second menu up. We're wanting a standard pineapple knot. It is number 2, so we'll hit 2 and enter. Now, it's asking, what is the position of the bite boundaries for the second knot? We're wanting our second knot on bite boundary 2, 2. That's the standard for tying type 1 pineapples. It is number 2, so we'll select 2 and hit enter. Now, it's asking how many parts and bites do you wish on the primary knot? We will select a 7-part, hit enter, 6 bite, hit enter. We want to save it to a file, so we'll say yes, or we select yes and hit enter. And this is the run list for the knot that we selected. It is a 12 total part, 12 total bite, 2-pass, type S1, standard pineapple knot. F for follow the right of the primary knot. X equals 10. There's 10 parts between the inside bite boundaries, which is 2 less than our total number of parts. And this X value is so that you can compare the length of a knot, whether it's a nested knot like this one, or if it is a herringbone knot that only has 1 bite boundary on each side. The total number of parts between the bite boundaries would determine the length of the knot. So that's what the X value is up there for. Our primary knot was a 7-part 6-bite casa knot. Our second knot is a 5-part 6-bite casa knot on bite boundaries 2 and 2. This knot, where it is tied inside of this other one, it has 2 less parts than the primary knot. And this is the run list for tying it. Now, I would like to go back to the generator page. I'll select R to run. That brings us back to our first menu. We're going to hit 2 for 2-pass knots. Hit enter. We're going to select 2 for a standard pineapple knot. So I hit 2, enter. This time, I want to show you what this number 1 is. The bite boundary 1, 1 on our second knot. So what we're doing is we're tying the small knot first, and then we're tying a knot that is outside of it on both the right and left. So we're going to select number 1, hit 1, hit enter. Now, how many parts and bites do you wish to have on the primary knot? Well, our primary knot this time is our smaller knot. So we're going to pick 5-part, 6-bite. We're going to say yes to print it to the file, and we hit enter. Now I want to put this page on front, and then I'll bring this page to the front, and I'll move this over so we can look at both of them. Okay. They are both the same knot. They're both 12 total parts, 12 total bites, 2-pass type S1 standard pineapple knot, and they both follow the right of the primary knot. X equals 10, but you'll see the difference here. This one, we tied the 5-part 6-bite knot first. And now the second knot is the 7-part 6-bite casa knot tied from boundary 1, 1. So this is the run list for tying this interweave over this smaller knot. Now, when we do this, we're starting on the outside, so it comes in over the bite of the 5/6, and then we do the interweaving, and then we go over the bite of the 5/6 to the outside on the right. Then we have to turn, and we have to skip one bite and come back into the knot. So you might want to put a note here of skip one bite. And I do that on regularly nested knots that I tie just so that I know where I'm at. On these, we know that you do it every time on each side, so the program does not put the SOB on there. But on this side, you would do an SOB before you go in. Well, here you skip the bite and do this line, then you skip the bite and do that line, so the SOB would be on this side all the way down. But I hope most people are going to tie it this way, but I hope that you will try to step out of your comfort zone and tie this knot in the opposite manner by tying the smaller knot first and then the outside knot. Now, once this knot is tied, the bigger knot would actually be called the primary knot. But I hope you have enjoyed this and that you will try to tie it. Thank you for watching.